When you download software, the file appears identical, whether safe or carrying malicious code. A familiar desktop icon can hide digital rot on the inside. Even without a targeted attack, data corruption during a large transfer can silently damage the code, potentially causing system instability the moment you attempt to run the installer. To address this, we use a mathematical process to verify the exact identity of your file, performing the check entirely on your own machine, without relying on external servers. To complete this verification, you need 3 components: the file you downloaded, the developer's official website, and a modern web browser. Following this protocol eliminates the need to blindly trust your downloads. Instead, you verify your software using mathematical proof. Step 1 is to locate the official source. Navigate to the download page on the developer's website where you originally accessed the file. Look for the official checksum. This is a specific sequence of characters provided by the software creator, typically displayed near the download link. Before copying that string, identify which hashing algorithm the developer used. Most modern software will be labeled as SHA-256. Matching the algorithm is a requirement. If you attempt to compare a modern SHA-256 hash against a legacy MD5 hash, the check will fail, even if the file is valid. This officially published string represents the true identity of the software. It functions as a unique digital fingerprint for the uncorrupted file. Now that you have the reference string, open the Prime Tool Hub Secure Hash Generator in a new tab. You might be concerned about processing a sensitive or large file on a website. This tool uses the HTML5 Web Crypto API, which allows cryptographic operations to happen entirely within your browser's local RAM. Your file is processed locally on your device. 0 bytes of your data are ever uploaded to an external server. By utilizing these browser-native capabilities, you maintain control over your data while accessing enterprise-grade cryptographic tools. To run the test, select the File Checksum tab and drag your unverified file into the upload zone. The tool generates 4 outputs. SHA-256 and SHA-512 are current industry standards, providing high-security signatures. In contrast, legacy algorithms like MD5 are vulnerable to collision attacks, where 2 different files mathematically produce the exact same output string. Because of this vulnerability, do not use MD5 for passwords or sensitive security. It is only appropriate for basic integrity checks, such as verifying a simple file transfer. You may notice that MD5 takes longer to process. While SHA-256 runs on the browser's native engine, MD5 requires a custom JavaScript polyfill to maintain its offline functionality. Understanding this hierarchy ensures you apply the correct security standard for your specific data needs. Now examine the results. Focus on the SHA-256 output generated within the tool. Place this locally generated hash side by side with the official developer hash you copied earlier. The interface includes a one-click copy button, which is useful if you need to move this sequence into your own code or documentation. A character-for-character match across the entire string is the mathematical proof that your local file is identical to the one the developer published. This verification works because of a property known as the avalanche effect. This ensures that any change to the input data results in a massive, unpredictable change in the output hash. If a single byte of data is altered to include malware, the resulting 64-character hash will scramble into a completely different sequence. Because your locally generated hash and the official developer's hash match perfectly, you can proceed with the installation knowing the file has not been tampered with. The verification protocol is complete. By proving the identity of your file offline, you verified this software is safe to introduce to your computer. Mastering cryptographic hashes shifts your role from a passive consumer to an active participant in your own digital security. Bookmark the Prime Tool Hub offline generator to make this a standard part of your workflow.